Hi, this is Shelley Hoffman with PAC-B TV and Ask the Expert. And our expert today is Meg Van Patten. And she's here at the Baldwinsville Library, and she's going to explain a little bit about what our library here has to offer.
Okay, great, Shelley, thank you. The library's changed a lot since I first came to work here in 1979, or even started in the city in 1970. And people know that we have the books and we have other things like that. But we have a wide variety of materials here and that we can borrow from other libraries. We are a member of the Onondaga County Public Library system. That means we're independently run, but we cooperate with each other. So you've got one library card that you can use it at any public library in Onondaga County. So if there's something we don't have, we can request it for you. So I have here examples of some of the things that are not just plain old, plain old books or whatever. So this says Empire Past. With this, you can get into any. This one is the statewide one, and that one. Any of the run parks, whatever, you know, and this one is showing, you know, there's the beach and the people, and it's good for 3 days. You can check it out for 3 days. And the only thing it won't cover is for camping, but just to go into a park for the day. And there's also one for the Onondaga County parks. Just check it out with a library card.
I did not know that, Meg. That's pretty cool. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I know my kids love these things right here.
Yes, and these are a couple of different things. One is the playaways, the audiobooks. When you open it up, the entire book is on this little device.
Nice.
So you can listen to a story. A lot of people like them in the garden or working out in exercises and things. So we had started with audiobooks that were on cassette, and then we got these. And then from that, we also have, the same company came out with these, which has the device for plugging in to listen to it. And on here, there's a little screen, so it's a visual of a book. And they're for all ages, from preschool on up.
Yeah, they're nice. My kids take them on road trips, so they
They're
utilize
great
them a
for
lot.
that, yes. And then that same company also came out with these launch pads. And it is a device, again, with the power for it. And this particular one here is, plus it's fun. It's math for ages 5 to 7. There are all kinds of topics ranging from stuff like this right up to for high school age or college age, languages for adults. One of the adult ones deals with running a business, different aspects of running a business. And these all go out for 3 weeks, the same as a book does, with your library card. And your library card, by the way, is good at any Onondaga County public library in the country. Now this back here, this is something we have courtesy of the Baldwinsville Garden Club. It says, let's leap into the dirt. What you do is they check out the bag. There is a book. So this is called The Saved Seed. And then the second book, this particular one, is called One Bean, about planting and turning up. And then in it, there is also information about planting. There is a little peat cup with some dirt and some seeds and some instructions. And of course, once you start planting, you gotta water them. So the idea is somebody checks it out, they got the books to read, they got the stuff to plant the seeds, they keep this part, and they return the planter and the books. And then the garden club has provided us with several of these so that we then put a new little planter with seeds and dirt in the bag for the next person. So kids can get some experience at planting.
I really don't think anybody has a full idea of everything that the Baldwinsville Library here does. Another event that my kids take part in is called Second Monday Club. Second Monday Club is something that they've really enjoyed. And Meg has other things that are here for the kids. There's just so much here for them to do. And we keep focusing on kids, but there's a lot for adults as well.
Yes, and I have a couple of those things here too. This particular thing is kits that the previous children's library put together. This one is on a theme like if somebody's homesick and there's pictures to draw. This particular one has some dominoes with instructions how to play it. Then there are books, and in this case there's also a DVD. So they're all on different themes. It could be used if the child is stuck home because the weather, or you're working with a small group of kids and you're looking for activity.
Nice.
This one would be all ages, and this one is, there's actually 2 bags to each kit. This is rhythm instruments with several books of music and other things, including a book on if you want to make your own rhythm instruments. So for music and working with a group. Everybody always wants to save money on their utility bills and things and cut down. Well, we have an energy saver kit. So this one has the monitors to measure kilowatts, a leak detector, and some instructions and things. And we also have, as I said, the Empire Passes. Now the way this stuff works is the stuff is the desk where you check out, but over near the checkout on the new bookshelves on the end, there's little slots with cards, and there's 1 card for each copy of these things. All you do is take the card, go over to the desk, they'll check it out and give it to you. When you're finished with it, you return it for somebody else to use. And then of course, in this room right here is our local history room. So there are lots of resources here dealing with Baldwinsville and Baldwinsville history. Here's one reprint of Canal Commissioner's Journey of 1810 from 3 Rivers. Ruth Connell, who was the first librarian here, has also written a lot of materials. So this is one she's written about the Astor and Peony farms, which used to be a major industry here in Baldwinsville, and they sold all over the world. Old directories, all kinds of resources. We have the old yearbooks going back into the late 1800s. And what we have done with those and our collections of photographs is we've had them digitized.
Nice.
So they are put on a site called New York Heritage, which is a cooperation of libraries and museums all across New York State. So you can go there and actually look up Baldwinsville, New York, and you'll find them. The yearbooks, it'll always be up except for the last 5 years, and every year we'll add a year, so it'll always be 5 years behind, but a new one will be added every year. And you can get at all of that just from the library website, which is bville.lib.ny.us. Beeville Library in New York State in the United States. And on that also you can link to the different resources that we have purchased. One of the ones I particularly like to recommend to people when they're doing some of this research is go to one of the general encyclopedias that's on that. These are encyclopedias that used to be only in print, and now they're available electronically, and the publishers hire librarians to be on their staff to look at websites related. So if you go to these online encyclopedia, you use your library card and PIN number to get at it, you look up a topic, there will be a link to websites, and their websites have been looked at. So you're not getting what Joe down south put up with his own personal opinion. You're actually getting some good resources that are available for anybody. And all of that, like I say, is with your library card and PIN. With your library card, you can also go online to our website and check out what you've got checked out and see if you need to renew them, see if they're due, whatever, put stuff on hold. So you can do a lot just from home.
Absolutely. We do a lot. We teach the kids how to come in here and utilize the library. You have story time. The kids come in here. They learn about the library at a young age. I come to the library a lot, and I got to be honest, Meg, I just learned a ton more stuff that you guys offer here. So
That's great. Yeah, and we have lots of programs that we offer and all kinds of things. We've got yoga.
maybe not.
The Friends of the Library is a program. The next one they're doing is the third Thursday in May, and that's going to be a gentleman who was a little boy in Berlin during World War II. And we have just all kinds of different topics. So again, if you go to our website and under programs, it'll tell you everything that's coming up. And you can also get a hard copy of it if you want it anytime you come in the library. And there's a few places around town where we also put that.
Nice. If you have any more questions for Meg, or you have another expert that you want to ask questions to, email PAC-B TV@2019@gmail.com, and Meg will answer her questions. When you get them to us, we'll get that information back to you. And again, there's a lot of experts here in Baldwinsville, and we'd love to bring them to you.